very young secondary. Dillon is in the game with the fullback Patrick pass, and Brady-Dylan brings the crowd to its feet. And Brady-Dylan takes it inside the Indy 40 to the 35.
They brought in now Terrence McGee to replace him, and up the middle they go for the touchdown. Brady-Dylan right up the middle with a big burst.
Because of an extra effort. On 3rd and 2, Dillon
breaks the tackle of Zach Thomas down the sidelines. Look at him barrel all the way to the 5-yard line, and they love it in Foxborough.
Worked very well also. And Mike Vrabel, the linebacker, is checked in. It doesn't matter because Dillon goes over for the touchdown. Pick. 2nd down and 7. And here Brady-Dylan racing for the end zone. Touchdown. Brady-Dylan going over the 100 mark.
A minute to go in the quarter. Brady-Dylan. Here he goes to the 30. Dillon to midfield, cuts back to the middle and ridden down by Brian Thomas, who just entered the game.
from about right here.
5-yard line, 1st and goal. And Dillon will step in for the touchdown. Brady-Dylan. He throw it.
Dillon takes it outside. Big guy with a lot of speed down the sideline and shoved out of bounds in Buffalo territory.
Ball at the 5 on 1st and goal. Brady-Dylan looking for the end zone and finds it for the touchdown.
Shaking his head like he was going to get the ball.
Dillon again. Flag is thrown. He gets in for the moment.
To this point. 2nd and goal, and Dillon opens the corner with a touchdown. Running behind Richard Seymour. Back to Dillon, and wow, what an effort. Straight ahead to get it for 2.
The Cleveland 4. And Brady-Dylan, oh, nice patience, and he dives across. The flag is down. It's a touchdown if it counts. Dillon in the backfield and around the Seymour block. He submarines for a 1-yard touchdown. Brady-Dylan's 2nd touchdown today.
3rd and goal from the 1. Dillon off guard. Touchdown.
Brady, draw, Dillon almost untouched. Touchdown New England. Per usual in short yardage, 3rd down and goal. Fake to Dillon. Look at that time for Brady. Swings it to the outside and finds Dillon. Touchdown.
Dillon cuts it back into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
Oh, come on. The field was beautiful yesterday. It was great before the game.
2nd and 10. Brady-Dylan, look at him go. Inside the 30. Dillon down to the 15-yard line. Go with the run. And Dillon breaks free. Bashir has an angle on him, but Dillon dives to the pylon. Hold on, they're going to say he's just shy. I thought he might have had it. Back to Dillon. His first running lane of the day. Dillon takes off. He's in for the touchdown.
1st down, New England. Dillon inside the 30, still going. Dillon down inside the 10. Vrabel is in. Holstein is blocking for Dillon. Brady-Dylan, touchdown New England.
He just hasn't been very effective.
From the 8-yard line, 1st and goal. This is Dillon to the end zone. Touchdown. 5 to the 2 is 1st down and goal. And Dillon will angle his way in for a touchdown.
Over to the right side, and they'll run it with Dillon. Dillon springs free. Touchdown, New England. 1st and goal to go. Dillon dives, and Dillon is in for the touchdown. Goal for the first 3 weeks. The Dillon up the middle for a 1st down and a whole lot more. Brady-Dylan with his longest run of the season. Straight ahead they go. Touchdown. Touchdown, Patriots. Brady-Dylan.
Just keep on pounding.
1st and goal, Dillon. Touchdown.
touchdown. Ball came perilously close to hitting the ground. Dillon. Touchdown.
The offensive line, second and goal, and the handoff for a touchdown run, and Corey Dillon. Secondary, 1st and 10 at the 12. And Corey Dillon, oh, look at, there he goes, galloping into the end zone for a touchdown.
Up as a tight end, normally the linebacker. 1st and goal at the 3, and the handoff to Corey Dillon, touchdown. Right going in motion. And there is Brady, flips it. And a touchdown, nice. Corey Dillon. And Corey Dillon with a drop kick into the crowd.
Every day of these fundamentals.
Well, they had Vrabel in the game as an eligible receiver, but they give it to Dillon, and Corey gets the touchdown on the ground. Lined up on the right side. Instead, Dillon looks for his second touchdown. And behind his offensive line, awaiting a call, touchdown.
3rd and goal. Handoff is to Dillon, and Dillon's in the end zone. New England's on the board first.
Sneak. But he's going to give it to Dillon. Dillon is in, standing up. Back to Cincinnati. He scores a touchdown.
This time it's Dillon. And Dillon inside the 5 to the goal line, touchdown. Dillon, left side, turns the corner. 5, touchdown.
And they will throw to him, too.
And they give it to Dillon, and Dillon, with that left shoulder, angles his way into the end zone. Guy to get behind. Cut back. Dillon. Corey Dillon in for the touchdown.
Ball this rookie season and emerging here in the middle of the year. And Dillon weaving for a first. Corey Dillon on his way. Corey Dillon trying to cut off the angle and steps out at the 22-yard line. And this has a chance to be the longest rush.
Out behind the line beforehand. Okay. Meanwhile, Corey Dillon bulls his way in for the touchdown.
Knew he'd be a big part of the offense this season with all the turnover at wideout. Corey Dillon, touchdown, Patriots. Phantom penalty accomplishes the same goal. Corey Dillon moving a pile and reaching pay dirt. Dillon's second rushing touchdown of the afternoon. Dillon already has 2 rushing touchdowns this afternoon. Make it 3.
8 career receptions, all for touchdown. But the give is to Corey Dillon.
To these fans here for the Tennessee Titans, because that's one of the 3 teams, Kansas City, that needs to win, and they need to win to entertain continuing hopes. So here's Corey Dillon. He's carrying the hopes of New England with a big win today, all the way to the 30, still to the 20, and they finally catch him at the 18-yard line, and the big man with his longest run of the season. Chris and the Patriots, 3-all, and it's Dillon. Big hole, 10. Dillon at the 5. Dillon to the goal line, touchdown. Dillon already with a 21-yard touchdown. Here's a 1-yard try, and he's got it. And the Patriots build their lead to 18-3. They can pick up a first just outside of the goal line. Dillon running off right tackle, bouncing clear, and he is galloping in for the touchdown.
Dillon with ease has it into the secondary, inside the 20, and bounced out by Bethea. Had to go. It's Dillon going in with ease. Touchdown, New England.